Namaste everyone, Sahil this side. Welcome you on my YouTube channel Vrisa Yoga. I have received plethora of comments of you, so thank you for that. And I'm receiving your comments, your requests every day. And some of you have requested to make the sequence for the beginners. So if you want to start yoga, if you are at home this time in quarantine and you want to practice something, you want to start something, and you don't have any idea, so this video is gonna for you. So in this video I'm gonna tell you from the beginning how to start the practice and how we should add that. This is really important that I'm not making this video to treat anything for as a therapeutic aspect. I'm making this video to just to tell you which practices you can start from beginning to the until to the end. And if you will practice every day, you will be completely fine. You will work on completely on the joints, we will work on the stretching, we will work on the core, forward backward bending, completely on the spine, we will work on twisting. So overall we will try to practice everything including breathing as well. So stay tuned with me, watch full video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram on just you need to write Fit Flex Yogi, and you will receive my pictures, you will receive the topics which I am going to make the video. So please follow me on Instagram and subscribe our channel. So let's start the video now without wasting the time. So first we need to know that how we should start. So it doesn't matter if you can't sit down, you can also sit on the chair. So first we will start from here. What you need to do, you need to sit straight nicely by keeping your eyes closed, and nicely drop your neck at right side and place your right palm on your neck. So if you have cervical, still you can practice. If you have vertigo, you can practice, so no problem. Stay here for a while, make sure your breathing should be normal. So when you will place your palm up, make sure don't press, just place nicely and lightly. Inhale, center, and then opposite side. Make sure your breathing should be normal. And come back. You need to repeat this 2 to 3 times to release all the strain from your neck muscles. So relax your levator muscle of your neck. Next, what you need to do, you can interlace your fingers and place your palm behind your head. Now once you will press, make sure do not push your neck forward. What we need to do, once you will place, here you need to try to lift your neck up. So hold and stretch up. Again, force should be gentle. Breathing normal, relax, hold here for a while and release. We will repeat. One more time, start. Make sure once you are stretching your neck upward, do not hold your breath. And then release nicely. Again, you can practice this 2 to 3 times. In whole day we use the mobiles, we watch the television because we don't have right now nothing to do or to go out. So whole day when we are using the mobile, even I use the mobile now double timing, we can say I use the mobile 8 hours or 9 hours in a day now. So if you are also using this, so what happened when we use the mobile too much, we take the support and we drop the neck and we use the mobile like this. So lots of pressure comes here on the neck muscles. So this time try to practice this in your office time. Those who are working in the corporates especially, is really good for them. Whenever you feel neck pain, if you have tension, to release the tension. In yoga we say this is the area of the tension, so release your tension every day. Now the next practice, we will work on the shoulder after neck. For this, nicely place the tips of your fingers on your shoulders. Join your elbows at front. While inhalation, raise your elbow up and take it towards back. So complete rotation we need to practice. So partially inhale or complete inhalation, and while exhalation, complete your circle. So partial circle. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you can practice this 10 times. Just to show you, I am practicing 5 times. Remember, you need to practice reverse. This is second, third. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last inhale and exhale. 5. Now after this, After shoulder, we will come on the elbow. We will work on the elbow. Now observe. I will show you from this. Now you need to lift your arm up at the height of your shoulder. Give support to your right arm with the left arm and start making circle. When you will make your circle, make sure your wrist should not come from the up. You can bring your wrist close to your neck and rotate from here. So you can see the movement of my elbow. Full motion. You need to use the full range of your arm, of your elbow joint. So keep rotating this, keep practicing. Again 10 times you can practice each side. 2, 3, 4 and 5. I am just showing you 5 times, so you should know how to practice this, and then it's up to you. You can practice this anytime in a day. And then reverse. Okay, so make sure it should be not come up, it should be close to your neck, and rotate your elbow nicely. While practicing this, keep remember that do not move this, do not practice this, okay, not this. So you need to fix this and just move your elbow. Half part we need to move, okay, another half part, the back part should be stable. Now after the elbow, we will come on the wrist part. So for the wrist, nicely you need to just practice rotation. So again you can practice this 10 times, minimum 10 times, and you can repeat as much as you want. After this, nicely turn your finger tips upward, hold your fingers and stretch back, and you will feel the complete stretch in your arm. So those who have nervous disorder in the arm, they can practice. If you have any kind of arthritis problem in your fingers, so keep practicing this and to increase the blood circulation. Now I'm dropping my finger and stretching back. Again you need to hold this position. If you need the support, if you can't raise your arm for too long, you can take support of something. You can place your arm on the chair and then you can practice. Now from here you need to turn, you need to flip nicely and stretch your fingers back nicely. Very nice. Now point it back, flexion and then extension. And then flip and stretch back. Now we work from until here to here. Now we will work on the waist part, back part. For that is simple practice. I will show you again from the side so you can observe. Now if you feel uncomfortable while sitting down, you can also use the block, you can use the bolster, you can fold your mat, you can use any mattress of your home, chaddar le sakte hain, any kind of thing that you can use to place and sit nicely to lift your body up. Make sure do not sit like this, otherwise the pressure will come on your back. So once you will sit on any kind of thing like bolster, like pillow, in Hindi we call sarana, so you can use that, okay, takiya, and sit up on this and try to lift. So your knees should come down or in the same line of your hips, your glutes. Now from here, nicely raise your arm at side and twist at the right side. Place your left arm on your right knee, right arm at the back. Now when you will try to twist, do not make curve, okay, do not drop your back. You need to keep lengthening your spine nicely and twist back. Look back as much as you can. Again, breathing should be normal, neck relaxed. Just look back. Hold here for a while. Inhale, center, and while exhalation, twist at left side. Breathing normal. Inhale, exhale. Again you can repeat this 2 times, 3 times. It's really good practice for the upper back, for the neck, for the digestive system, to stretch your chest muscles. Very nice. Now one more practice. Again you need to raise your arm at the side and this time bend at left side. So place your left forearm on the floor. If you require any kind of block, you can use any kind of pillow. Place your arm up and then you need to lift your opposite arm nicely like this. So once you will raise your arm, make sure do not tilt like this. It should be over your head, and keep stretching your arm, because 90% students when they practice this, they bend their arm. So make sure your arm should be completely straight, fully stretched, and gaze your fingers. It will help you to observe your arm. Inhale, center, and while exhalation, go at right side. You can start from any side. See my upper arm. So make sure your arm should be straight and do not lift your hip like this. It should be on the floor. Again, you can practice this 2 or 3 times, up to you. So we work until here. After this, we will come on the leg area. For that, just sit nicely. You can sit on your bed, you can sit on the floor. Better to practice it on the floor. Use any kind of blanket or something, or if you don't have the yoga mat, or if you have the clean floor at your home, still use some kind of thing, little bit fluffy things, because if the body will come in the contact directly with the floor, you can feel the little bit hurt there, okay, because the skin will press. So better to use the yoga mat. Now leg is straight. You can place your palm here. If you can't sit straight, you can also take palm support. So for you, I am just taking palm support so you can see me. I am flexing my toes nicely, and you need to keep stretching really good. Those who have varicose veins problem, leg pain, in Hindi we call in India laate gir rahi hain, means I am feeling really weak legs, or I can't lift the legs. So those who feel also any kind of sensations in the leg, they can also practice. It's really good practice for them. So keep stretching your toes at back. And flex. So need to practice this flexion and extension. If you feel that your leg muscles are really tight and you can't sit straight, keep practicing this like this. So this time the pressure is coming on the hamstring and the quads are contracted. And when we will go in flexion, your quads will be in stretching and your hamstring will come in a contracting position. So you need to keep practicing this. After this, you can take slightly gap distance between your legs. Again, I am taking palm support. You can also take, and from here rotate your ankles. Now if you observe my leg, I am not moving my leg, okay, with my ankle. So ankle means only ankle part you need to move. So rotate nicely. Again, you can practice minimum 10 times. If you have any kind of pain or problem in your leg, so practice more times. Repeat this several times in a day. And I am going now reverse. You need to practice this clockwise, anti-clockwise. Very nice practice, guys. Now legs together. Bend your one leg nicely. Now interlace your fingers. Place your palm under your thigh. Lift your leg up off the floor. Keep your back straight. If you can't sit straight, you can take wall support. You can place the bolster at your back or block here. So it will help you to not lean back. Now from here, nicely try to straighten your legs. Now we need to apply the opposite pressure here. With your leg, try to press it down, and with your arm, try to lift up. It's really good practice those who have knee pain. But in every knee pain, it will not work. So please ask from your yoga teacher and your doctor. So they will suggest you the practices. And bend, bring your knee nicely your thigh close to your chest. So make the contraction on your belly, organs, and now again stretch, breathe. While holding the posture, breathing should be deep, very nice, easy breath. Do not hold your breath. And you can practice this minimum 5 to 10 times. If you have knee problem, repeat this 5-6 times, 10 times. And now I'm showing you from the opposite leg. So you can count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your leg. Hold here nicely. Again go, extend your leg, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend. So I am counting loudly to just show you. You can also count in your mind and you can practice this. Now after this we will practice on the knee rotation. Again you need to bend your leg, interlace your fingers, lift your leg nicely up, keep your left leg straight, while when you are working on your right leg, do not forget about your other body part. So keep your left muscle completely straight along the floor and lift, start making circle. Try to straighten your leg as much as you can. Now as we work on the elbow, we are working on the leg area, on the knee now, knee joint, and see the range of your knee. Now see, make big circle as much as you can and then reverse. Again you need to practice this 10 times. So do not take any tension, practice this very nicely. You can take back support and just practice. This video is completely for beginner. So if you want to start the practice of yoga, so don't think about the advanced posture, or I cannot practice this. Anyone can practice this. I am not telling you about to practice handstand, headstand or any typical pose. Is very easy postures, easy practices. These are all the movements practices. We call Sukshma Vyayam in Hindi. So you can practice this. Small practices, small joint movements, anyone can practice. Now we worked on ankle or knee. Now after this we will work on your pelvis area, on your joint area. For this you can practice leg rotation. Okay, if you want to practice something while sitting, you can also practice this. Now what you need to do, you need to fold your one leg nicely, come on the top of your mat. If you can't bend your leg, you can keep it little bit open, so no problem here, and take your right leg into lifting position at front. Now from here nicely take your leg back and do not forget to rotate. Okay, rotate from here, and then you can relax here if you want. Breathe. You can take palm support. If you are good, so just practice like this. So after knee joint, we are working on the pelvis joint. Again practice this minimum 10 times. Remember, do not forget to rotate, not like this. Every time rotate. So you will feel that ball is moving into the socket. Now we will practice with the left leg. Now observe from this side, lifting the leg, taking the leg back and rotating. Leg is straight, I am not bending my leg. So okay, you can also take palm support and can practice, so no problem. Don't think that this is hard, this is just a movement. Okay, so 180 degree, you need to turn your leg up and down very nicely. Now after this we will work on little bit stretching, because we are already done in sitting. We will start from standing now. In standing, if you are beginner, is really good practice is Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation. So how to practice? I already made the video for the beginners on Surya Namaskar, but in this video I will not discuss more. We will just start the practice. Okay, I will tell you the all steps. So you need to first stand on top of your mat. Do not just stand here. Always take 1 foot distance. Keep your legs together, or you can take slightly gap if you feel disbalanced. Keep pressing your toe, glutes lock, arm at beside your body. Inhale, raise your both arm at the side nicely. Join your palm, keep looking at front. While exhalation, bring your palms close to your heart. Inhale, place your palm on your waist. In the first beginning 1 or 2 round, you take the palm support. Do not give any kind of sudden pressure on your back. That's why I am not practicing with the straight arms. Otherwise, the more pressure will come on my back. So place your palm, nicely go back as much as you can and keep looking at front. No need to drop the head or give unnecessary pressure on your neck. Now from here, while inhalation, raise your arm, and while exhalation, by shifting your body weight forward, go down. Now if you have back pain only, you can bend your legs and go like this. So this is completely for the beginner. You can bend your leg while coming up and while coming down as well. Now I see my legs are bent. So if you feel that my hamstrings are tight, I cannot practice, doesn't matter. You can still practice. If your hamstrings are Good. Keep your leg straight. Okay. Palm here. Try to bend as much as you can. So if you are comfortable here, no problem. Practice like this. Okay. But try to lengthen your spine. Now after this, step your right leg back. Relax your right knee down. Make sure knee should be over your ankle. Come up if you can. Otherwise, place your palm here. You can also use the block. Palm here, knee over the ankle, and nicely lift back. Push nicely and neck relax and lengthening your spine. Hold here for a while with the normal breathing. Keep pressing your pelvis down. And nicely come back. Place your palm on the floor. Curl your right toe in and step your left leg back. Make sure your shoulder should be over your wrist. If you are not comfortable in plank, you can also drop your knee, or you can directly go into the downward facing dog pose. So no problem. You can modify the posture according to your body. Now from here, shift your body weight, drop your knees down, and nicely touch your chest and chin down. Lift your body. Curl the toes back, legs together. Lift nicely. No need to come up completely or straighten your arms. No need. You can also lift your palm. Keep your palm down, navel down, and look up. And while exhalation, curl your toes in. Lift your body up nicely. Toes and heels align. Lengthening your spine. Do not give any kind of unnecessary pressure on your neck. Stretch. After this, bring your right leg forward. Knee over your ankle. You can adjust your leg. Push your body nicely back. Look back. Otherwise, look at front. Two options that you have. Remember, any posture you can adjust according to your body. Bring your left leg forward. Uttanasana. Bend nicely forward. You can also bend like this, so no problem. Try to create the compression. Inhale. You can come like this. It's very easy. Again, take palm support. Bend backward. Inhale. Raise your arm. Bend your leg. Go down nicely. Left leg back. Relax your left knee. Palm on your knee. Push your body back. Keep pressing your pelvis nicely. Look at front. Press your pelvis. Knee over your ankle. Keep pressing your right toe so you will get the grip. While exhalation, come back. Take the plank position. Ashtanga Pranam. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down facing dog pose. Bring your left leg forward. So first we practice with right. We took the right leg back, and then we bring the right leg forward. Now I have started with the left leg back first and left leg forward. So it will be easy for you to remember. Push your body nicely back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, you can bend your leg, come up, relax. So this is the one round only of Surya Namaskar. You can repeat this several times. Minimum try to practice 5 rounds each day. If you have more time, if you think that I have more good strength, practice 10 rounds. It will be really good if you want to reduce your fat. So Surya Namaskar is like a complete practice. We don't need to practice too much for the back or something. And this we are bending forward, we are bending sideward, but we are not twisting here, okay? And we are not bending side. So that we have already done while sitting. So we worked all the joints. We work on the side movement and the twisting of the spine. Now here we worked on the forward and backward bending part. So complete stretching. Now after this, it's really important to practice Tadasana as well. Interlace your fingers nicely. Stretch your arms, shoulder relax, gaze at front and raise your toe. And keep stretching your arm as high as you can, but do not give any unnecessary pressure on your neck. But keep your arm straight, gaze at front, hold your position for a while. And nicely drop your heels down. If you have any ankle problem, if you come to lift your heels up, no problem. Keep your heels down and just stretch, okay? Now from here, if you want, you can go into side bending. Really deeply, sidely effect is really good for diabetes, those who have liver problem, kidney problem, any kind of blood disease, they can practice this. Again, you can practice this 2 times, 5 times, 10 times according to you, according to your body need. Every body is unique, so we should make the sequence of the module according to that, because my body type is different, your body type is different, and body problems are different. So remember, body type is something else, body type and the body disease, body problems are completely different. So we need to select the posture according to that. If you need any kind of help, Sahil, to make the schedule according to you, you can contact me for the private classes. This time I am giving online classes, so you can contact me. If you think that I need to make my career in yoga, still you can contact me for teachers training program. I am going to complete my 1 TTC soon, within few days, and I will start my another batch really soon. So if you want, you can contact me for the teachers training program as well. You will get yoga line certificate, so don't worry about that. If you don't think about the yoga certificate, I have really more better course for you. In that I also teach the all the alignments, all the tantra yoga, kundalini yoga. I teach about more about the body, how to practice sadhana, and that is more elaborated post. Okay, I will elaborate everything very nicely. Now, after practicing this, we need to go more deeper for the more deeper stretching. So if you have the hamstring problem, how you can practice, let's start. So for this, suppose you are into Surya Namaskar, practice those 2 rounds or 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar. From here, step here, right foot back, relax your knee and push your knee back, hip back. Now, what we need to do, we are into half Hanuman posture, okay, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. So here you need to bend forward. It looks easy for me because my forward bending is good, my hamstrings are open, so it's easy for me to bend. You can use the block here, okay, and then try to, by looking upward, try to bend forward. So no problem, no need to touch the head here. We just need to feel the stretch on the hamstring. And after completing this, you can change your leg. So I am not teaching you full split, I am teaching you only half, the pre-practice of Hanumanasana, of the split. So just try to go down as much as you can, daily by daily. If you can't, practice like this. Simple movement. By using the block, you can use anything at the side which keeps you up, and you can practice really easily. Okay guys? So these are the practice. Now we will work a little bit on the breathing as well. I know in this time many of us, we are not earning, including me. I'm just taking TTC program right now, and if you think that I am completely into stress, tension because of the business, because of the kids, not earning anything, must practice, all we should practice Bhramari. So how to practice Bhramari? We need to contract the glottis, or just remember your childhood days, how we make the sound to drive the car. So the sound is come like this. Very simple, like we are making any kind of drive. Okay, now we will practice this. Observe 1 round, then you can practice with me. So it's very easy practice, and now we will practice minimum 2 rounds, so you will know about this practice. One more round. After this, nicely you need to rub your palms, form a cup and cover your eyes. Nicely open your eyes with a few blinks, and you can release this. Namaste. Guys, you can practice this Bhramari before sleeping every night. It will give you really good result. If you have insomnia, practice Bhramari. Any kind of psychological disorder, if you think that I have, so please, I will suggest you to practice Bhramari. It's the part of the 8 pranayam. Is really good practice, and might be you observe the Baba Ramdev or any other teacher to practice just like this Bhramari, because it's increased the intensity. If you want to know the more details about the pranayam, please contact me, and I will make soon another video on the pranayam, because right now I have 12 requests on different videos. So you can also request from me if you want to learn anything. I will try to help you. Virsa Yoga in this we are in this channel is for you. Okay, so if you want to learn something, contact us. If you want private class, contact us. If you want to make your career in yoga field, we are here to take your teachers training program as well. So anything, any kind of help you want, we are ready to help you. So please contact us, follow us, and give us your love. Thank you.